5 things that you need to know if you are going into escrow. California is an escrow state. We don't use attorneys on the day-to-day here. Escrow is a neutral third party that takes in documentation and money and sends out documentation and money. So that's the first thing you need to know. They are neutral. So if Bob says do this and Sue says doesn't, they can't do a thing. They have to take that agreement from everyone. Number 2, you always put money into your escrow account. You don't actually give it to your lender. Again, so that initial deposit that you're putting in, the final money that you're putting in, whether it's commissions, whether it's for fees, whether it's for property taxes, that money all goes to them. The other thing you need to know is that money needs to be there the day before closing. So typically we are a good fund state and that money needs to be there the day before because we're not recording the same day like other states that are considered wet states or table funding states. So in California, that money definitely needs to be there ahead of time. The 4th thing that you need to know about escrow is that there are a lot of times a different escrow versus title company. Now in Santa Barbara County, which is where I live, we have a lot of the same title and escrow, First American, Chicago, Chicago. But as you kind of venture out, especially in a lot of our folks down in LA, you're going to see independent escrow companies, say West Coast Escrow, yet they're using Chicago for title. Why is that relevant? Because we're really wiring that money and the title company has to verify it because they're the ones that are going to actually protect the lien. Again, that escrow is kind of that accommodator. And the last final thing you need to understand about your escrow is that you are negotiating those costs. When you're making an offer for a property or you're accepting an offer of property, it's listed who is going to be the selling company and the escrow company. That means you chose them. So if you make an offer to purchase, if you want to use First American and your seller comes back and says Fidelity, you are now agreeing to Fidelity's fees. That is a thing. We lenders don't set that. Those are 5 things you need to know, and there's plenty more. So let me know what I can do to help you or anyone else. And it's Austin at Origin Point. Make it a great day.